made it after a lot of stuff.
Holy crap!
But we're here. This is dope bus too. This is like super cool. We've seen what? We've seen some mountains and pictures and stuff. We were talking about on the way over here. We just got off the bus, literally from the train, there from the airport, and this is the view. Y'all don't understand how crazy it is. Like, pictures do not do it justice. This is just everywhere around you,
And when we
surrounded
were
by
coming
mountains.
in, it was like complete mountains over lakes and stuff.
Yeah.
And then we would go through tunnels, driving through tunnels that were through the mountain. And so when you come out of it, you look up and it's just like, it's insane. It's so cool.
This is awesome. These next few weeks are about to go crazy. All right, so we're in the middle of our day 6, but we decided to start like doing little clips throughout the day just to keep it more interesting instead of just us talking at the end of the day. I feel like that would get boring.
And so y'all can see a little bit of what we see. I wish everyone could see it in person because it's crazy, but.
Well, besides, I want to be more entertaining for y'all because I feel like I get complaints oftentimes that our videos are boring or, something like that. Joy. Videos aren't boring. Anyways, yeah, so as I said in the clip before this, we just got off the bus, all with mountains around us. It's beautiful. We're in a little shopping area right now, waiting on our hosts from the World Packing Gig to show up. We're going to be working at a holistic therapy place, like a what would you call it?
It's like a wellness retreat kind of, and but we're gonna be doing like more of the cooking and cleaning and helping set up some gardening stuff like that.
But food, yeah, they're
doing
feeding
all our
us
food, all our board, and I can't wait for some freaking Italian food. And we get yoga classes, free hiking tours, mountain bikes.
It's like the best gig ever. So we're super excited, but it's been such a day to get here. Our flight, we had to schedule, so everything out here you have to like schedule in advance because it's like kind of far away. Because we're like an hour outside of Milan. That's awesome. A couple of dirt bikes just went by. Anyways, we're a couple of hours outside, or we're about an hour outside Milan, and so when we got to the airport last night, we were like, okay, we fly out at 7. Well, it didn't end up flying out till about 10:30.
There was a big storm, but it was so cool to listen to.
Yeah, it was. It was stormy last night. But last night we had to schedule our bus away from the airport, and so we scheduled it for 11 because we figured if we fly in at 8:30, the flight was from 7 to 8:30. 2.5 hours is plenty of time to make a bus. Well, not when the flight itself is delayed 3 hours. So we missed the bus, went through all kinds of trouble trying to reschedule the bus. Like, it was not easy. Everything's in Italian. But we eventually, we switched planes. We finally got on the bus. And we're all kind of we're a little stressed out, whatever.
We were worried about getting into Italy, and literally it was the easiest. We just walked out.
There was no customs. There was nothing. We just walked through, and then we
were worried about the bus, and we walk up to the bus, and this
after we
driver goes, Katie, and we're like, yeah, and he was
we
like, come on.
We waited for an hour and a half, and all the tickets were no reservation changes, no refunds, everything. And so we did our best. We did our best to schedule a schedule change, but we weren't sure if it really went through. We didn't get a confirmation email, and then we see the bus. We walk up to it, the bus that we tried to get on, and he has our name and info. He's like, Katie, because it had 2 people. And
we looked at each other like, yeah.
It was such a relief. Y'all understand. At this point, our travels have been so delayed sometimes that we're used to it. I spent 24 hours in Fort Lauderdale trying to get to your bodybuilding show.
Every time something happens, we're just like, all right, God's got it. It's gonna work out. Whatever's supposed to happen is gonna happen.
Yeah, that is true. But it's just at this point, it's kind of comical.
Yeah.
But we're here. We're waiting on the host to come pick us up. And they're about 30 minutes away from here, so he's headed this way shortly. And we're going to probably grab a cup of coffee, and then we'll probably give you all a little tour this evening of where we're settled in and everything. But we are wired. Like, it's so exciting.
And we're on no sleep, so we're kind of crazy.
We didn't sleep at all last night.
I got a little bit of sleep because he watched all the bags all night while I slept on the floor.
Yeah, we were in the middle of the airport terminal, people walking by and stuff, so we couldn't really just fall asleep with our passports and everything laying out. So she got to sleep, but I'm going on
I'm spoiled. What can I say?
I'm going on no sleep whatsoever. But anyway, I mean, you couldn't fall asleep for this if you tried. This is awesome, y'all. No one can understand unless they've actually done it, but this is amazing. But we'll talk to y'all tonight once we're like settled in and stuff. Hello, everybody.
Guys.
This is me and Katie.
I'm in heaven. I think I've passed away.
Okay, well, kind of ruining the effect
Sorry.
here. As beautiful as we are, prepare yourselves for this view of where we are working. This is on the path to the villa. It is, I mean, just what the heck? There's somebody's personal island right there,
from the center. There's this beautiful octagon yoga room with clear glass doors, just surrounded by woods, and then you go to the kitchen and there's a terrace that just looks over all the water and all the mountains. This massive terrace with this 12-foot enormous pool, and we're walking right now because where we're staying is about 15 minutes from here, and we can just walk up and down the mountains to it. But it is the coolest place ever. They have the cutest cats.
Yeah, this is awesome. Bleh. This was we're doing this one a little bit different. Let's stop walking for a second. Doing this one a little bit different. Yeah. We're walking down from dinner. They're a handmade dinner from a chef.
You walk in and they're playing classical Italian music. It's so soothing while they're cooking for hours. And we basically had a 3-course meal with dessert.
Yeah, dessert. Oh yeah, it was probably 4 or 5 courses actually.
And that's every day.
Yeah, every meal is a 3 or 4 course meal. It was amazing, hands down the best experience ever. With a view like no other. We'll throw in a clip of the food we had. It's so good.
Even the fruit was so fresh.
Yeah, it's just natural. It's amazing. But we're just doing it here on our walk home. The staff house is actually separate from the main house, and since obviously we're volunteers, then we stay in the staff house. But it's super cool. The staff house is like a hodgepodge, 4 buildings stacked on top of each other. It's super dope. We'll show y'all a tour of it at some point. But
people come here to take classes and do all kinds of stuff. And one of the classes that's going on, and we didn't even know this, is a massage therapy class. And so we made friends with all these ladies, and they just thought we were so cute and so sweet, and had all these questions. And then come to find out they're the massage therapist group. And so they were like, we need 2 people to practice on. She was like, would you meet me at 9:30 for a deep tissue massage?
So we have massages in the morning.
Yeah. And I said, and tomorrow if you want to practice and if you want to practice.
Yeah, so we have massages in the morning. But we're still running, as in last night's video, we're still running on 0 hours of sleep. Well, she got a couple naps earlier, but I'm going to pass out. That's why we're doing it on the walk home, because I didn't want to do it when we got back because I would have fallen asleep. But
the bartender is from Texas, and he is an awesome guy. He's really funny.
Yeah, he has all kinds of stories.
We met one of the owners. He's German and from Bali. Here, we're gonna scoot over.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
I thought a car was coming.
No.
And he was really awesome. Everyone has been so nice. We met another awesome German woman. But we were just playing music, sitting under the lights, talking. It was awesome. So now we're gonna go to bed, wake up for our massages, and hopefully kick butt tomorrow and impress them so we can stay. Because apparently everybody here ends up staying. Like,
don't say that. Your parents are gonna have a heart attack. Anyways, it was a very good first night.
Yeah.
Good night, y'all.
Good night.